actually friends from the last 18 years, so we were friends in school, but we didn't travel a lot during the school time. When we came back to Bangalore, because of our jobs, she was in SAP, I was in Cisco, and I think that's when we started traveling. So we started traveling almost every weekend. So every weekend when, as a Friday started, our travel started, we used to pack our bags, leave for a destination, and I think from there we haven't looked back so far. So we have been like taking at least 10 to 12 breaks a year for travel.
Our first experience of traveling together was the rainforest trek in Wayanad. It was a very exciting trek. It was a trek to a haunted waterfall. We were 6 of us who started this, and one of us was injured and was packed in the car, but the rest 5 continued the journey on.
When we were traveling, we were getting so many experiences, and these experiences are not online. It's just we were discovering them. So we started blogging, we started writing about these experiences, and eventually we had close to 300 experiences being documented over our website. So that's how Thrillophilia started. Startup is like your baby, you have to nurture it. So definitely a lot of time goes into Thrillophilia. It could be from 10 to 14 hours a day. But we do try to balance a lot between our passion for travel and nurturing our startup.
There's another thing that we do every time we travel. So we prefer to pick up a place which is really, really remote and where there is hardly any network. And if there is a network, I would take his phone and I would say, let's just remove the SIM, because if the phone is on, there is something happening at Thrillophilia which will come and which will, you need to get into it. You just can't get off it, right? The most thrilling experience was the Fin Komodo drive that we did in Bali. This was a drive to the haunted waterfall, and there's this big quad bike kind of a car that you get on, and you start hopping on to all the rocks and all the off-road place. It was in the middle of nowhere. Forget connectivity, you won't find a human being there. The entire journey of 4 hours finally lands to a place where there's a small village where you get to have the local coconut water and the local fruits, and then you get onto the bicycles.
One of our most thrilling experiences is definitely the trying flyboarding. So it was an amazing experience where you're like 10 feet, 12 feet above water. But the fun ended with I breaking my knee when I made a twist and I fell down in water and I just twisted my knee. And post that, we still had our vacation of like 5 days. So instead of coming back to India, yes, couple of days I did spend in the hotel, and then these Chitra and one of our friends took me around Bali on a wheelchair, and we are going clubbing and I'm on a wheelchair, and people were saying what? Yeah, that was fun.
I'm Chitra.
I'm Abhishek.
We explore to travel.
And travel to explore.
And that's our work-life question.